All right, click in those safety belts, strap in, because we're going for a ride on the rant train. Everybody loves a good rant, especially Americans, man. We invented Alex Jones, Morton Downey Jr. Remember this guy? Jerry Springer, all legendary ranters. Bill Maher, my personal favorite from modern times is Tim Dillon, man. That guy, he knows how to rant. So every once in a while we take a break from deck techs, do one of these kind of videos, kind of rein in all the magical news out there, coagulate it for you bros, chat over some of my favorite magic art, and just spit hot fire out there. People have been asking me about the Play Boosters announcement, and by extension, Mark Rosewater's rationale. Rosewater's announcement is mostly corporate doublespeak and shenanigans. The announcement references market forces, as if there's some nebulous cloud of interference that determines what people buy. They act as if there are elves out in the woods doing a ritual once a month that determines the prevalent market forces. Honestly, most of the market influencers are determined and manufactured by wizards. He says that people aren't buying draft boosters anymore, but this is the result of the lackluster value therein. Part of that is by design. Part of it is the removal of all value to more expensive collector products. And then add to all that the emphasis on Commander. There are some forces that push people in that direction. The first is that Commander is fun, easy to get into. Plus you can use all your cards that you stored up through the years. Standard and competitive formats, tournament formats were killed by COVID and by Wizards' lack of support. Standard and Modern are once the major drivers of prices, but those formats have been muddied up by straight to Modern expansions and design focus on catering to Commander players. Listen, I'm not complaining, I'm just saying that's the way it is. Commander was once a side format. It was a little subversive, Now everything is Commander. Plus they've been charging more for booster boxes for less value. All the value sucked into premium reprint sets. It's crazy how the value of cards just tanks with these reprints, man, because the chase versions aren't even in the booster boxes anyway, and everything gets reprinted 4 to 6 times per year in reprint sets and the list and commander sets and precons and other precons and secret layers, man. So what's up with the play boosters? In reality, they're an amalgam of set boosters and draft boosters. Alright, we got the little infographic here, and this is from Wizards' website. Each play booster is going to contain 6 commons. There's a possibility of booster fun in the slot. What does that mean, dude? Booster fun. What am I going to do? Go on a slide in the middle of my 6 commons? You got 1 common or card from the list. Most of the time this is going to be the 7th common. Okay. Then you got 3 uncommons. Alright, great, dude. There's a possibility of booster fun in this slot. Oh, geez, man, I'm going to go on the merry-go-round there. Then you get 1 wild card. This card can be almost anything from the main set. It could be any rarity. It has the possibility of being booster fun. Whatever it is, it's going to be non-foil. Then you have 1 main set rare or mythic rare. You got 1 foil of any rarity. This is just like the wild card slot, except the card is guaranteed to be foil. Then you get a basic land. Then you get a non-playable card. This can be a token, a play aid, an ad card, or an art card. Why, in the name of all the gods, do we need non-playable cards, man? That's the whole point of this thing, is to play the game. Just put a 15th card in there and a token or a basic land. The goddamn ad cards and play aids are just thrown directly into the garbage. We all know that. Make that an additional rare, man. There's absolutely no reason to include ads in a product I just bought. I just bought the product. You already got me buying the pack. Why are you advertising me the pack in the pack I just bought? Just make the pack valuable, man. I already bought the thing. Anyways, they will include 36 packs in a box, but charge 20% more per box because reasons, because these are suddenly set boosters, and set boosters are more expensive. They conditioned us to pay more for set boosters, though they contain less ink, less cardboard, and less packs. It's crazy, man. Let me put a little caveat here, alright? Some packs will have more rares. That doesn't mean they will have more good cards though, just more rares. It adds a level of variability that speaks more to compulsive gambling addicts, which face it, that's what we all are anyways. Alright, so net you're getting 1 less card per pack, the same amount of packs per box at a 20% increase. Wizards overhead is the same, same ink, same cardboard, same shipping, same everything. The value of the cards therein is literally an agreement we make together, it's imaginary. The more rares argument is spurious anyways because the vast majority are junk rares these days, dude. Alright, so corporate greed and jargon aside, is consolidating product lines a good thing? One of the factors referenced by Rosewater was market confusion, too many product lines. Again, Wizards is solely responsible for this, but they act like they're solving a problem. You know, it's like if somebody punches you in the nuts and then makes a rule that they can't punch you in the nuts. Nobody should ever do that, dude. See, we fixed the issue, but your nuts remain punched in the meantime. Now, Rosewater also references some really crazy market forces. Draft boosters were less desirable because they didn't contain all the cool stuff. Yeah, because you pulled out all the cool stuff, man. Am I losing my mind here? Collector boosters contain the cotton candy foils, the golden eagle showcase frames, the piece of bubble gum. Draft boosters contain week old stool samples, dude. Why the heck doesn't anyone want draft boosters? Oh my gosh, surprise Pikachu face. I think that the reorganizing of all the product lines, getting rid of half of them, is probably a good thing, man. Imagine a set where there were only play boosters and collector boosters. No jumpstart, no theme boosters, no prefab commander decks. Well, listen, we just did that. It was Dominaria Remastered. And incidentally, these boxes are $100 right now. And guess what, dude? Boxes are supposed to go up in price, not go down. I mean, RIP to any store that went heavily into inventory on Dominaria Remastered, because they're selling it at a loss right now, dude. I don't know, man. I'm looking at $102 shipped right now on TCG Player. That's bonkers, dude. Anyways, man, I would say that it's a positive change, except for the increase in price. That's going to put more pressure on stores, and some local places have stopped going heavy on Magic as a flagpole franchise anyway. I mean, let's face it, man, Amazon is the place to buy booster boxes. You get them for cheaper. I mean, that's it, really. What else are you going to say to people? You know what I mean? People are out there struggling. It's like, buy our boxes. You know, Wizards wants you to buy these things. But then they're like, all right, well, we're selling them to the local game stores for $120. And then Amazon's selling them for $108 in the Amazon dump. I mean, come on, dude. All right, so listen, I've got my little sources out there. I got sources out on the internet. I got little birdies telling me stuff like the guy from Game of Thrones. And they're telling me that the lowest cost for a booster box is going to be shifted to about $120 to $150. That's what I'm hearing, you know, but let's see what happens. There is one market force that Wizards is most definitely at the mercy of, and that's apathy and disinterest in the product after people lose faith in it. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't doing this stuff. Pokemon's not doing this stuff. You got new up-and-comers out there, sorcery and flesh and blood and stuff like that. I mean, listen, that's a market force I see creeping up lately, and it makes me sad, man, because guess what? I have a show on YouTube all about Magic the Gathering. I don't want people to stop playing. I don't want people to lose interest, man. I want people to keep playing this awesome game. It is a fun game, man. It's great to play with your friends. It's great to just get into. But the hobby should be accessible. You know, Wizards is killing the golden goose, man. Let's see if play boosters are another nail in the coffin or a step out of the grave. There might be some positive aspects to it. Time will tell, and people will vote with their engagement, they'll vote with their money, and they'll vote with their time, dude. So be good to each other out there, all right? Snicky G from Better Commander, signing off.